You might watch it, but it's now time to wear it. Support your second favourite team by heading over to palmersfc.co.uk to grab your favourite replica kit. Ships worldwide. Welcome back to Sunday League Football, and this week we're having a break from our league campaign. Today marks the first round of the Essex Cup, and this is the first time that we've actually entered this competition in the 3 years that we've been going. Any team from any league across Essex can enter this competition, but somehow we've been drawn against FC Leytonstone of London. Not quite sure how that came about, but anyway, we're looking forward to this game. We don't know anything about our opponents other than they're fairly confident in themselves. Last season they came second in the Premier Division of the London City Airport League, but once again means nothing to us because we've never heard of it. Anyway, enough of the talk, let's find out your starting lineup for today. So in between the sticks today, we've got our number one goalkeeper, Sean. Back three for today is Tony, Coxie and Graham. Then either side of those, we've got Knowlesy and Wazza in the wing-back positions. Then in the centre midfield is Luke and Kieran. Ahead of them are Connor, and leading the way up top is Nick and Michael. Let's look at substitutions. Essex Cup rules state that you can name 5 substitutions, use 3, and then they can be rolled on and rolled off. So with that in mind, we've got 5 to name. It's Scottish Liam, Wayne and Aaron, and someone who hasn't done his walk-on yet and has just flown in from Dubai after his honeymoon is our captain Jamie. So we're almost ready to go. Both teams out on the pitch. Referee just wants to do a couple of inspections, and this guy on the end wants to say hello.
Yeah, went yesterday.
So in the opening moments of the game, we're getting the ball down on the floor as Knowlesy gives it to Tony. Tony plays it up to Connor. Knowlesy's continued his run as Connor puts the ball through to him, but our opponent gets a foot in and puts it out for a corner. It's a looping ball into the box from Knowlesy, but their keeper, who's very tall, gets a hand to it above Tony and Kieran, and it's eventually cleared by Leytonstone. Chance down the other end now as our opponents come forward with the ball. It's number 8 that surges into the box, cuts it back for number 7. He hits it first time, but down to the ground quickly is Sean, who makes the save. Up the other end now, and Kieran wins the ball in the midfield as he plays it to Nick, and it's a clever little ball on the inside of the defenders. It completely fooled him as Michael picks up the ball on the turn, shoots, and it's deflected and it goes out for a corner. Knowlesy whips the corner in on this near side as it goes over everyone's head, but Nick's there to head it back across goal.
Yes! Go on, Kieran!
There you have it, 1-0 Palmers, and he's only gone and done it again. Kieran scored with his head. And we're straight out of the box again as we put the FC Leytonstone defenders under pressure as this misplaced pass is met by Wazza, picked up by Nick. On the turn, he has a little look, spots the runner Michael on the outside here, gets it under control, fires it, and the keeper makes a fantastic save with the feet to send it wide of goal, and that's another corner. Once again, the corner's whipped in by Knowlesy, met by Kieran, but it's a little bit too high for him, and Leytonstone eventually clear. Action on this near side now as number 3 picks up the ball. Michael puts him under pressure, wins it back, but for some reason that was a foul. The free kick's taken quickly, played inside to number 16 as he manages to use his speed to get round Luke. He fires it, but it's deflected and goes out for a corner. The corner's whipped in by Leytonstone, but it's cleared at the near post by Luke. Up the other end now, and it's a long throw into the box from Nick. Defenders miss it, it falls to Michael, he chests it, tries the overhead kick, but goes wide of goal. If only he knew he had more time. Here's a defensive clearance from FC Leytonstone now as Tony picks up the ball. His control lets him down and is picked up by our opponent, who's quick. He manages to get away from Tony at this point. Graham comes over to cover, but he manages to get past him as well. He cuts the ball back. Number 12 is on the end of it.
Oh,
great save,
Sean, yes!
Fantastic save from Sean there, had no right to get it and proves just again why he's our number 1 goalkeeper. Anyway, the resulting corner's whipped in, goes over everyone's head and out for a goal kick. More pressure from our opponents now as number 7 plays it to 8, he gives it back and number 7 is very quick as he gets around Knowles. He tries to get the cross in, but Knowles is there to put it out for another corner. The corner's fizzed into the box and is eventually picked up by number 12 on the edge here. A couple of challenges go in, but it reaches number 6 as he travels across the edge of the box. He manages to poke it out to number 16 here. Graham holds him up as he feints left and right, but manages to get the shot onto the left.
Fucking hell, I thought someone had been shot.
Could everyone stop getting shot? Could everyone stop getting shot?
Kick-off. Time to battle again as Connor wins the ball in the midfield. It falls to Nick as he tries to switch the play, but he's shut down quickly. The ball falls towards the centre circle as it's a 50-50 and Kieran wins that one as he puts it out wide towards Michael. Michael then chases that ball down as he gets it under control and he's put under pressure by number 3 here, but easily gets past him as he makes his way into the box, fires with a left. It's blocked by number 6 and goes out for another corner. Once again, it's whipped in by Knowlesy. It's cleared by FC Leytonstone, but only as far as Connor on the edge of the box. He fires first time with the left, but it's blocked and eventually cleared by our opponents. Here's Tony at the back bringing it forward as he's covered by Luke and it's played out wide towards Nick. They're calling for offside, but it's nowhere near. I don't know what they're talking about as number 5 puts Nick under pressure. He then cuts across the first man, then the second man, brings it across the box, looks, fires with the right, it falls to Leytonstone and they clear it. That's then picked up by our opponent here whose control really lets him down as Wazza intercepts, gets past him. number 12 as well, and then whips an unexpected ball into the box which goes over everyone's head. Connor's on the end of it, first time shot, but that goes wide. Up the other end now, and it's number 16 who's picked up the ball as he plays it across the box to number 2. He manages to get past Knowlesy here, puts it onto his right, fires it, but it's well wide of the goal. And it continues to be end-to-end stuff as Kieran picks up the ball here, plays it across the box to Knowlesy. He gives it to Nick first time. Nick gives it back, then it's a first time shot with a left from Knowlesy, which is saved by the keeper. It's literally becoming a basketball match now as Leytonstone bring the ball forward. A nice couple of neat 1-2s here. They eventually make their way into the box with number 8, but it's closed down quickly by Graham. The ball then falls to our opponent as he plays it across goal to number 14, but his first time shot with the left was really let him down. More pressure from Leytonstone now as they put the ball into the box. It's picked up by Kieran and played out to Connor. We're on the counter now as he looks up and plays it over the top to Michael. He's got number 6 bearing down on him. The keeper's off the line. He dinks it over him, but that goes over the goal as well. Fantastic chance to take the lead. He'll be disappointed in that. There's been some good solid defending at the back today, which has meant Leytonstone have opted for the long shots like this from number 8. Sean's save is then parried out to number 14 who missed with the left before and has now sliced it with the right. But we definitely can't keep giving them opportunities like that. Anyway, the shot was so bad that it didn't even go off. It was picked up by Kieran who plays another counter-attacking ball over the top towards Nick. Keeper's off the line. They collide 50-50. He's down and hurt. He's picked up by number 6, but Michael's quick to get the ball off of him. He sees the keeper off the line, but he's closed down quickly. Managed to get the shot in, but that goes over the bar again. Here come Leytonstone once again as number 16 manages to get past Tony with a bit of trickery. He gets away from Kieran as well, makes his way into the box, fires with a right, but Sean's down quickly to send it round the post. Outswinging corner now from Leytonstone, which is headed on towards number 16, but there's 5 men around him straight away to stop him from getting the shot in. They're calling for handball on Luke, but instead it's half time. Right, time for a bit of a fan feature. We're going to start off with Ty McPherson all the way from Australia rocking our away kit. Up next, loving his short sleeve home kit, we've got Jack O'Brien. We've even got the family involved. Also loving his home shirt is my cousin Brad. Another little bit of news in case you didn't see it, we were actually featured on Soccer AM's YouTube channel.
I know some of you think you're better than the pros. Why don't you send your videos in to the address below? Here's one I made earlier from Palmer's FC.
So there you have it, we're certainly getting some attention now, and you can see that video by clicking the annotation above or visiting the Soccer AM YouTube channel. Right, anyway, let's crack on with this second half. And it's straight out the blocks as Nick gets round number 10 on the edge here. He tries to get it across, but number 16 intercepts. It falls to Jamie, who's just come on as sub for Connor. He plays it up to Kieran, who plays it to Knowlesy with a shot. Keeper makes a save, and Leytonstone clear their lines. Here's Nick getting involved again on the halfway line as he plays the ball up to Michael. He gets away from number 3 here. He manages to get back into position, but Michael takes him on again, makes his way into the box, but the keeper's off the line, who collides with his own defender, and they're both down injured. Following the injury, Luke makes a fantastic tackle here. Wazza outdoes him with this one here, and Luke takes the biscuit as usual with this tackle here. Free kick. The free kick's whipped in by number 7, rising above everyone else's number 6, but that goes over the bar. Time for an attack now as Jamie dinks the ball outside towards Knowlesy. Knowlesy then brings the ball forward and he's got options with Kieran on the inside of him, which he uses. Kieran then plays it straight back to him as he's through on goal. Number 2's bearing down on him and he does well to hold him up. Knowlesy tries going on the inside, but no luck, then he opts for the outside. He needs some help, but he's got no one with him as the defender puts a challenge in here.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Free kick and a big shout out to the lads from Thurrock FC, fans of Palmer's FC and the future of English football. You heard it here first. Anyway, the free kick's whipped into the box by Luke, over to that far side, headed back across goal by Jamie. It's looping in, but the keeper puts it over for a corner. The corner's whipped in by Knowlesy. The keeper gets a hand to it to take it away from Michael, and it's eventually cleared by Leytonstone. Shout out to Kev today who's running the line, much appreciated. And during this little break, it's Liam that's come on for Luke, but you can't really see him here behind Knowlesy and Kieran. And so we carry on, and it's Nick that wins the ball off number 3 in the middle of the park here. He brings it forward and then plays it up towards Michael. Michael chases it down, but he's intercepted by number 6, and that goes out for yet another corner. Knowlesy whips it in again, number 10 gets his head to it, and that goes out for another corner on this near side. Michael whips this one, and it's Kieran with a header, keeper with the save. Graham tries to fire it home, but our opponents get it away. Leytonstone's turn to come forward now as number 8 plays it out wide towards number 7. He's got plenty of time and space to get it under control. He brings it into the box, puts it onto his right, scuffs the shot, and that's well wide. Time for a couple of substitutions now, and it's Wazza that's coming off for Scottish, and it's also Nick that's coming off to make way for Connor to come back on. Time for Leytonstone to bring it forward again, but Cox is there to intercept as he brings it forward. This is the highest he's ever been up the pitch. He must be having a nosebleed as he plays it in towards Jamie. Jamie gets it under control, then plays it back towards Kieran. And Kieran at speed takes a touch and then fires with the right. Oh! Great shot from him, but also great save from the keeper too. Knowlesy whips this one in, it goes through a crowd of players, falls to Michael.
Go on.
Yes! He's missed some sitters today, but he's there, right place, right time, and he's put the ball into the back of the net, and we finally take the lead. Even Wazza, who's taken a knock, has found the energy to get up and get on the pitch and celebrate with Mike with a fag in his hand. The ref weren't too happy though. Apparently you're not allowed to celebrate on the pitch. Come on mate, let us have a moment. So because of that, let's see that go again. From another angle, this is new. Tony decided to surprise us and bring his GoPro over and hang it in the net behind. Well done that man.
Man, go! Yeah! Fucking hell! Every fucking time!
The keeper's not happy. Anyway, thanks again to Tony for offering this angle. His GoPro camera is usually used to follow his escapades on his bike. Check it out here.
Oh my god. You're having me on, I'm telling you. You're fucking having me on. Just please work. Yes. Yes. No!
A link to Tony's YouTube channel is in the description below, but let's crack on with the end of this match. Definitely about seeing this one out now as Connor picks up the ball over this far side. He's eventually fouled and that's a free kick. Connor whips this one in as it's headed up rather than out from Leytonstone. Kieran's on the end of it, but he's pushed in the back and falls awkwardly. But he soon gets up and gets on with the game. We're starting to work really hard in the midfield now as Jamie wins this ball. He gives it to Tony, who plays it up to Knowlesy. Knowlesy spots the run of Michael here as it goes over number 2's head. The keeper's off the line. Michael gets a foot to get it past him, but number 2's there to stop it from going in. Michael then puts the pressure on number 2. He cuts inside of him by taking a risk, but it pays off. Leytonstone are running out of time now as number 16 brings it forward, and he's also running out of options here as he decides to play it out towards number 8. He looks to play the ball down the line, but Knowles is on his case and puts it out for a throw. The throw-in's taken by Leytonstone. It's brought down by number 14 who cuts inside of Michael. He brings it forward, looks up, bangs it with the right, but that's not going anywhere.
That's it, boys.
So there you have it. We ride out 2-1 winners in the end. A pretty even game between two good footballing sides, but there had to be one winner. It's a shame FC Leytonstone didn't feel the same way. Leytonstone seniors took a shocking exit as they were beaten 2-1 against Palmer's FC in the first round of the Essex County Cup. Not quite sure it was a shock, but we'll carry on anyway. Leytonstone were the better team, and with the amount of chances they had on goal, the game should have been dead and buried. Leytonstone manager commented, attacking-wise, we're still an incredible football team. We have a very unique attacking setup and some of the best midfielders and attacking players in Sunday League football. Come on guys, don't forget about your defenders either. Surely they've got to make it into your incredible football team. We're a team that don't play the direct long ball route, instead pass and work the ball to possibly score. Unfortunately, for some reason that didn't happen today. The 2 goals we conceded were weak goals. We have to make sure we're on every inch of the game, and with set pieces we have to deal better with them. Upsets are part and parcel of football. This game was certainly no different as the ILFL League champions were beaten 2-1. Well, that's a shame, and as a team they seem like a decent bunch of lads and obviously a good football inside. To say they were the better team though was a bit of an overstatement, especially when we was in it the whole way and made it an even contest. Perhaps they're just not used to losing, but just to make them happy, let's check out how much of a better team they were, because stats don't lie. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. He spots the run of Michael. It's a lovely ball up to him. Great first touch from Michael there as he cuts inside of his man. Brings it forward. Bangs it with the right. It's Michael!
Oh, you beauty! What a head, son! What a head!